It's me again, Margaret. So, I'm going to do just a good old-fashioned get ready with me. I just got done filming a Halloween look, and it was quite the disaster. It did not turn out like I had hoped it would, but you live, you learn. That's how you get good at things, is practice. So, I am just going to put on some regular makeup so I feel better. I don't know. I'm one of those, I feel more productive when I have myself together, or I look like I have myself together, because I'll never have my stuff together. Write that down. I ain't too proud to beg. So if you like what you see, please subscribe. Let's get rocking and rolling. Alright, I'm going to start off with my Younique mattifying primer. I will link my website below. I really, really, really like this primer. The next thing we're going to go in with is our L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the color 202 Creamy Natural. Again, very much drugstore, and I also really like this foundation. It sits well on my face. It lasts throughout the day for me, and it's pretty full coverage, I think, and it's buildable. And it's cheap, and if it's cheap and works, why not? It just has a very, very pretty finish, in my opinion. Now we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It's in the color Fair Beige. Now, I have to warn you, this is super, super light. Some would probably argue that it's too light for me, but it ain't their business. Then I take my Real Technique blending brush and I just press this into the skin. I literally just kind of press it in, and then I will soften like the edges. Then I take my Younique Touch Behold setting powder, my fake Blendiful, and then I set everywhere that I put concealer, again, by just pressing it in to the skin. I don't bake per se. I got too many fine lines and wrinkles for that. And if you do bake, because all the cool kids bake, and your makeup is not doing as it should, try not baking. Now, needless to say, still set your concealer, just don't put an exuberant amount and let it sit very long, because I pretty much dust mine off right away. Now we're going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. If you've never used this bronzer before, do yourself a favor and give it a whirl. And they have different shades. So if you have a darker or deeper skin tone, even their dark is not real dark. Now I'm going to go in with my Milani brush. This is a dupe for the NARS Orgasm blush at like a third of the price. So this is the color Luminoso. Find my blush brush. My blush brush. It's just a really pretty color and has a little bit of shimmer to it. Now we're going to do our brows. Most of the products I'm using today are going to be drugstore products. For instance, now we're going to go in with the CoverGirl brow pencil in the color Honey Brown. If you're new at filling in your brows, I highly suggest starting with a brow pencil, just because it makes it, I don't know, I find it's a little bit easier, and if you make a mistake, it's a lot easier to fix because you can literally kind of wipe it away. Just kind of brush that product through. So I've done one brow. Now I'm gonna do the other one off camera and I'll be right back. Now we have brows. Super easy, super simple, nothing crazy. If you're wanting your brows to look good and filled in without the hassle of having to do it every time you put makeup on, I actually have a video up of how to tint your brows at home, and it lasts for several days. I know when the last time I did mine, I didn't have to really do much to them when I did my makeup for, I don't know, 3 or 4, 5 days, something like that. So that's something that I do really when I think about it and when I have time. But if you're interested, it is up on this channel. Now let's get into some shadow dough, shall we? We're gonna make this super easy, okay? We're gonna use liquid shadows available at Rock That Look Club. This is the color Egotistical, and it is this gorgeous cranberry color. Great for fall, but can literally be worn whenever. Okay? Literally just start just like that. Take a blending brush and blend. These blend like a dream. You can build them up. They can be as light as you want them to be, or as deep and vibrant as you want them to be. I like to kind of do my first run, get it nice and blended out, do the other eye, and then I kind of play with how deep I want it. Because it never fails, I almost always do one eye darker than the other. Because they do dry down. We're gonna go back in and add a little bit more. I'm not going to go in and cut my crease with concealer or anything. I'm just going to go straight in with this other liquid shadow, and this is the color Ornate. And we're going to pop that kind of on the inner portion of our lid, just like that. You can use a brush, you can use your finger. And your eyeshadow is done. Now we're going to go in with some liquid liner, and this is the color. This is the Wet n Wild liquid liner, and it's amazing. We're going to take a smidge of this, that first shade, Egotistical, and run it along the lower lash line. And blend it out. And if you have tried putting a color on your lower lash and you feel it looks ridiculous, stick with it. Because I promise it can complete a look, but because you don't normally do it, it looks different and you're not used to it. Because the first time I did it, I thought that looks ridiculous. And now I do it most times that I wear makeup. We're going to throw a little bit of black liner. It is raining really hard out. From my website, rockthatlook.club, Twisted Mascara. This stuff is amazing. So it actually comes with 2 wands. This first one that I'm using is super tiny, but it lets me get in there and really separate my lashes. And then this one is a lot fatter, and it really, but the comb, I guess, it has a bajillion of little teeth, I guess is what they're called. So now I'm going to pop on some lashes. We'll throw on a highlighter, pop on a lip, and we are ready to conquer the world. Give me a second. So now we have on our lashes, and these are by far my favorite kind of more dramatic lashes. And they are from Kiss, from the Style Chiffon. And I love them. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. They are a little bit more on the dramatic side, but hey, it's whatever you're into, right? So now we're gonna go in and highlight. This is my Ciate London highlight. It came in my FabFitFun box, and it's this gorgeous kind of gold shimmer. So that's what we're gonna use today. Right there. Right there. Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. I think I'm gonna do nude, okay? So we're gonna use a chocolate brown highlight. This is actually an eyeliner, and it's the color Prim, also available at rockthatlook.club. I use this liner for my lips almost with all the lip colors I do. almost. Now we're going to go in with the Splash Liquid Lipstick. This is my favorite nude on the planet, and it's the color Sympathetic. And that brown liner just kind of defines it. For a long time, I didn't wear nude lipsticks simply because I felt like it washed me out, and I figured it was because I don't have prominent lips and I need a kind of a darker lip liner to make my lips actually stand out. So let's throw on some earrings and finish this up. Because I have to have on earrings, no matter if it's a big pair of hoops or just some small studs. I have to. It drives me nuts if I don't. Alright, so now we're going to set it and forget it. And this is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I've used it a couple of times. I don't know if it's working because I haven't really been like sweating or out in the weather anytime that I've used it. So this is the final look. Super simple, super quick, 2 shadows, mostly drugstore makeup. And so if you enjoyed this, feel free to give me a thumbs up. And as always, subscribe and share me with your people. And I will see you guys on my next one. Peace.